They're gonna be a long video, so just get your popcorn. They're gonna be a long video, so just get your popcorn. What's up, YouTube family? Gerald Greenlee here with Clean Green Lawn Service in beautiful South Georgia. And I do mean it is beautiful South Georgia. Hey man, I hope y'all are having a great day. I'm having a great day. But you know, most of my days are great. Even when they're not, you still give thanks. Hey, it's Saturday here, man. I'm not sure. This may actually go up Sunday. So, just depends. Just so you know, it's Saturday. I'm going down here to start work on the house, man. Z-Man is supposed to be down there. I told him if he wanted to come and work today, he could. Just working around the house. Like, I need to, you know, everything inside cleaned up good. I want the old F-150 cleaned out good. He can cut the grass down here. If I get all the stuff down here, I'll probably get him changed to oil and stuff in the mowers. So I never did check with 003 to see if he wanted to work. Usually if he wants to, like if he's really, you know, looking for something to do, he'll send me a message. So he's probably racing today, and he already got, you know, 30 something hours last week. So I said, just give him the weekend off. Don't bother him, even though, you know, it wasn't like I was gonna try to make him work. But anyway, working on the house today, so it's really not, I mean, you might see some mowers and trailers and stuff, but really what I'm doing is working on the house. So first order of business is to get it cleaned up and get it cleaned up, man. See if we can get in there and ready to start dropping some paint on it. So some primer anyway, and starting the process on the inside. That's really the start of it, you know. Oh, I got some countertops in the back of the truck that I got to get unloaded. I'll show y'all those when I get there. All right, Z-Man got all the, there was like a big pile of trash. He filled up like 2 trash cans of this. I think one of them's out there now in the tractor. I actually got him down there cutting the neighbor's yard. That's my buddy. His lawnmower's broke. I think me and 003 cut it last week, but I'm just helping him out. He's actually out working on some cabinets today. And they got a big church function there tomorrow. So I'm gonna owe him about 50 cuts once these cabinets get built anyway, so you know. Yeah, not really that many. But look at here, man, I got my little 5,000 BTU stuck in here. And it's nice and cool back here, you know. I figured it'll take it a while to, I mean, because all these holes and stuff go up into the attic, but all of that, you know, this thing is totally sealed off. So I don't know if it'll make a difference, but I figure with guys coming in here working, even if it brings it down from 90 degrees to 80, you know, is better. And plus with a fan blowing, we just gonna see. I don't know. I probably could have got one stuck in one of these other rooms, because they're only rated for like 150 square feet. So definitely not for 700 and whatever this is inside. Look at my coffee sitting out there on top of the paint, man. 5-gallon bucket, 1-gallon bucket, coffee. But I'm getting ready to put some primer on in here. I done wiped the walls down, vacuumed everything up, got this room pretty clean. I figured I'd just mess with one at a time. And you know, and then whatever. Where I should be working is in there. That's where it's cool at. But anyway, we're gonna try to slap some primer on this thing, I reckon. When Z-Man gets done down there, I'm gonna let him come back down here and go ahead. He's already started picking up a little bit of stuff in the yard, but you know, just every time, all this stuff here, clean all this off, and we'll probably go ahead and cut all this too, you know, just to get it trimmed down. I don't mind the little old black snakes running around, but I don't want them right up, you know, if they up here by the house, I want to be able to see them. So that's what we got going, man. Let's get with it. There's the man out there, boy. Look at him. He's like, man, what you doing riding around in the AC? Man, you know, it's the story of my life. Now, y'all know I ain't the most organized person. You look at my shop and tell that. I got to have at least 3 paint mixers that you put on a drill, and you can, actually, I think two of them are for sheetrock mud, but they work on paint. You put them in there. And then I bought a brand new one probably 6 months ago or so, somewhere around the time I started redoing this trailer. So I got a big old box in there. It's got drop cloths, rollers, brushes, scrapers, I mean, small handles, I mean, different size rollers, all this stuff. And that whole 6x12 enclosed construction trailer ain't got nothing on it to mix the paint. So I know that thing's probably shaking all over the place. This road's getting rough again. It's rough when it's dry, it's rough when it's wet. No matter, it's just rough. So I got to run back up here to the house, and the other house. That's one of the things. They're gonna be a long video, so just get your popcorn. This is one of the reasons why I was excited about building so close to where I was living. Now, I didn't have any intention, you know, right then I wasn't planning on building right now or moving this soon, but you know, that's just the way things work, and it's all good. But one of the properties I was looking at was I had an offer in on it, but it was tied up in a bankruptcy, and I mean, I dealt with that for about a year. But it was probably 9 to 10 miles from here. And I thought, you know, and then I looked at some other pieces of land that were, you know, about the same in that neighborhood. And I thought, man, you know, running back and forth to them would get old. And obviously, it looks like it will, because that's what I'm doing. Now, granted, if I were going further away, I probably would double check everything. I just, I thought that in that box I would have a paint mixer, because again, that's one of the issues when you got 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of, you know, one equipment, tape measure, utility knife, paint mixer, whatever. You go, oh, I ain't got to grab this one. You know, I got one. There's one at the other place. Well, it seems to me that I can have 10 of one thing, but they'll all end up in one location somehow. So, anyway, I'm going to go up here and grab this, then get back. And while I'm here, I'm going to grab my battery drill to mix it with. I didn't have it down there, but that wasn't no problem. I got electric one on the trailer. So, anyway. See my neighbor riding around with a cow trailer right there. That's good, because when I get my fence put up and move these goats, I can call him. Hey man, I need you to bring that trailer down here. We got to move some goats. All right, let me jump out and grab it. Give y'all a little shot here. We got not Super Z on the Super Z. On Big Bahia. Z-Man riding Big Bahia, boy. That old Bahia out there is hard to cut because the drive on it. He's out there in the dust storm too, on the driveway. But this is pretty good sized property here. I don't know, it's probably a couple of acres. I thought he was gonna come all the way down here. He's just cutting that out there. But that thing gets thick. I cut it 003, and I cut it last week, and it's thick. But anyway, he got a lot of trimming, man, out there around all them shops, she sheds, and shelters, and boat shelters, and cabinet shop, and you know, all up around the house and all that kind of stuff. That'd probably, I mean, I ain't never really mapped it out. Probably easily be $150 cut. Again, I don't know. I'm guessing it's less than 2 acres, but you know, cutting it weekly anyway. Now bi-weekly on that bad boy right there, especially if it's raining. It'd be rough. Just be a lot of spread. So anyway, I got my little homemade mixer, believe it or not. It's the first one I seen, and I looked around real quick and didn't see any others, so I just grabbed it. This is actually, show y'all something. It works good, especially in the 5-gallon buckets because it's long. Now I've mixed mortar and all kind of stuff with it, but this is a tie down that you buy for like you know, like one of them buildings or something or whatever that you run in the ground. But you put it in that drill, and it mixes pretty good. And like I said, it's got a long piece on it. I got an actual paint mixer, and then I got 2 of them that are made for sheetrock mud that I use. But they all, as long as you get it mixed up, it's mixed up. So let's get in here and do it. A little bit of time lapse, but I done got the bedroom done. Of course, all this in here is prime. Z-Man's been here. He's been cutting grass. Cut the neighbor's yard. Y'all seen him out there, and then he cut the front out here. And then helped me out some in here. So, man, my lens is dirty. Man, I'm gonna have to spit on that. Y'all want me to spit on y'all? That's better. Look at Z-Man, he's dirty, man. What you got going on there, Z? That really makes it look like he's got some beard now. Them things getting stiff, man.
I shaved it the other night, or trimmed it the other night.
Oh, Z-Man. Alright. That's a little update anyway. Alright, I got Z-Man dropped off. So much to do, man. Had to run up here and put a flag up for a customer. My customer that I've done all the beds for, to work on the house, the yard, just all that different stuff. She, her flagpole bracket, when the guy painted, I guess they put some short screws or something in it. I don't know. I don't think it'll come down now, because I just put some of these 2.5-inch deck screws in the bracket, and hopefully that'll take care of her. So our city's got a big 4th of July celebration. It's like a huge fireworks show. They put on 2 events a year here, basically, primarily 2 big events. There is, man, I'm about to get run over by a train. There is, I didn't realize I was already under that thing. That'd have been bad. There's the 4th of July, and then there's the Christmas in the park. And those are 2 just big events. So anyway, now I guess I'm going to sit here and wait on the train. I should just put the hammer down and went then. But anyway, like he's moving good. As long as they moving good, I don't mind waiting on them. And he's definitely moving. Check him out. Rolling on, man. So anyway, when I took Z-Man home, I went ahead and come up here and done this, and I'm about to get back to the house and get back to work. I did pick me up I didn't have one of these because I don't do a lot of this stuff, but I got me a pole sander. Just screw it onto you. Same pole you got the roller on, or that kind of pole. And that way I can lightly sand over after my primer before I put my paint on. And I picked up a thing of spackle. I seen a couple of places I need to fix. When you put that primer on there, you find it, you know. And I bought me a new roller handle because the one, when I was doing the time lapse, it broke. And I got a couple of more, but they're either really short or really long. And so that in-between size I needed, so I just grabbed me another one of them. So, you know. The little AC unit seems to be doing pretty good in there. So, because it's 96 degrees out today. I don't have anything to tell what the temperature is in there, but it's definitely not 96 degrees. So, check y'all when we get back there. All right, man, here we go. It's gray. Well, that side's not. You can see the difference here. Sheetrock, primer, kilts, paint. And I typically just paint over them twice anyway. I mean, I don't try to get it in one because I just never had a lot of success with that. And so you'll see some spots like that right there. I don't know how well you can tell, but and also where you cut in at with the brush, I never get it in one pass. See that up there? That's thin. It seems like I've seen a spot over here somewhere that was thin, or on this wall, right through here. But you roll another light coat over it, good to go. I got this in here primed. I haven't cut into primer. I decided just to go ahead and start in here, but it is 6:23, so I'm almost, I'm about 11 hours into the day. And I had to leave and go do some other stuff, but it didn't take 11 hours to do this. If I could come back and stay here for 2 days, probably, I could get, you know, the first day I could get this painted, put the second coat on this, and then, you know, go in here and probably come in first, cut the bedroom in because it's gonna be the same color. I don't know. Anyway, in a day, I could get this and this complete. And probably slap some paint in the closets. You know, all I'm putting in there is primer. It's just a closet. And then I did prime a little bit in here, but not much. The problem is, you can tell it's still daylight. I don't have any light in here. I did hang up that LED out here, which helped out a lot. And I may get me a couple more of those LEDs and just hook them to something up there, you know, to hold them in place. Be nice to pick me up 2 more of them. I was gonna get some at Harbor Freight the other night. I went and took that one out of my shop. I still got one in there. I had 2, but even take me a chain and hang one from this outlet up here just to give some light, because this is about as light as this gets in here. When the sun's overhead, you might get a little bit more, but that porch out there, 6 foot of porch plus the overhang, so 7.5 foot. You don't get a lot of light in these windows. Not a lot of natural light. In here you have a lot more because of those. So anyway, that's a wrap on today. Down here, I'm gonna leave that light on. I'm gonna load up a little bit of this junk here to put down on the trash pile on the tractor, and just kind of clean this off a little bit maybe. I would blow it off, but I'm probably not going to. I still got to get to the house and cut my grass, so need to get that done so it's looking good. But anyway, I'll check back with y'all. All right, I got my grass cut. Just gonna show you this backyard. I posted some pictures. I put one up each week, kinda, of first it was the V-Ride, then it was the Super S. This ain't the good side. This has got a lot of bahia in it. That's cut at 3 1/4, I think. Heck, I don't even remember what I cut it at now. But anyway, there's my goats. My wife's goats. I'm gonna have a whole yard looks like that one day. Yeah, buddy. All right, so let's see. It is 8:05. So I'm 12.5 hours into this day. Just the way it be, man. Most of that's at the house. Got paint all over me. Gonna be a lot more days like that. I think what I'm trying to do is go out and help the guys get the properties knocked out real quick for the rest of the summer. And they still ain't picked up the trash. And you know, then get back at lunch or 1 o'clock or whatever, and no meal, unless my wife already checked it before she left. Get back 1 o'clock, whatever time, and work on the house till dark, I guess. I still gotta put a fence up for the goats. Lot to do, man. Which my buddy at the cabinet shop, we're gonna build a cabinets at nighttime so it doesn't interfere with what he's doing. So in the evening after his guys get off, I guess, is what we talked about, or it's what he talked about anyway. But I mean, he'll probably let his guys sand and spray and do all that, and we'll have to put them together. We had to build them, box them and face them. They can putty sand, put together. I mean, putty sand, paint, and then we'll put them together. So anyway, I'm gonna get off here, man. About to go in the house. My dogs are excited to see me. Appreciate y'all watching. My prayer for you is always the same, that the Lord might richly bless you and that you might see all of your blessings as from him. Have a great day.